Hey there, I'm Helen King, a brand new singer-songwriter playing the London indie rock music scene. Listen to my personal story on Networking Magazine podcast. From being a music lover from a young age to releasing my own debut album, Look Back No More, out now. 10 tracks of anthemic, melodic, emotive indie rock. You can get a behind-the-scenes glimpse of how it felt to launch my debut album at the iconic London venue The Water Rats on the 11th of February 2025. Look Back No More by Helen King's out now on all major streaming platforms.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Jibber Jabber, the vocal part of the Networking Magazine, with me, your host, Sanj Saigal. In this episode of Catwalk Diaries, we talk to Leyre Gómez, a professional model and personal trainer whose grandmother was a fashion designer. She describes herself as living in London but rooted in Madrid. Leyre, welcome to the show.
Hello, Sanj. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Our pleasure. And I really hope I got the name right. My Spanish is not that good. Leyre, is that how you pronounce it?
Leyre is perfect.
Leyre.
You can call me Ley if it's more comfortable for you.
Okay, perfect. Well, look, you're a published international model who's very active in fashion events here in the UK. But where does your story actually begin? I know that you say you're rooted in Madrid. Where did you grow up? And when did you know you wanted to become a model?
So it basically all started in Madrid as well, because I had my grandma who was fashion designer, and she taught my uncle who was lately successful fashion designer as well.
Okay.
And he invited me when I was 2 years old. He invited me to a show, so that was my first catwalk actually.
Wow. Okay. And so you just fell in love. You fell in love with the catwalk.
Yeah. Like I still remember everything about that. It was a bridal show, and
Right.
I was by the hand of the bride, and it's very beautiful.
Wow.
And then actually, I have never thought I was gonna end up being a model.
Right.
I was focusing on other things like studying. But my career started, like, it kicked off in London.
Right.
When I came to London later.
So why London? I mean, beautiful Madrid, but was there an opportunity here for models, or was it just your studies that brought you here?
Exactly. I was in Madrid. I am a very stubborn person. So yeah, I acknowledge my attractiveness. I am also ADHD and autistic. So
Right.
it's just I see myself objectively.
Right.
and I know I look well, but I was just focused on my studies and my family, and
Right.
and that's what I was focused on.
Did you ever consider, I mean, I know you do a lot of modeling. Are you on the modeling scene in Paris and in Madrid? Whereabouts do you model?
Yeah, just London and Paris at the moment, and I'm looking forward to modeling somewhere else, like Madrid, for example, is my city.
Okay.
But there's a tricky and curious thing I'm gonna tell you.
Tell me.
I could not be model in Madrid because I tried once, but they normally ask for 175 centimeters,
Okay.
and they are very strict. So I did once try to go in an agency, and I am 174. So they call me good. Thank you, goodbye.
You should have just worn heels.
Yeah. I was on my tiptoes, but they told me, no, you can't neither.
Okay.
And then in London, they
me.
just ask you for inches. So I am 5.8, and that's 174, and it's tricky, no? But that was what opened the doors for me in London.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, look, I know that you have a very academic side to you, sports and exercise nutrition, if I'm right.
Yeah.
How does that work with modeling? Is it just that you keep extra fit and that helps you, or is there something more to it?
If I am honest with you, sports is something I've been doing all my life.
Right.
As a hyperactive person, and and my dad as well, hyperactive. I've been all my life doing sports as a way of releasing energy. It's not that I have any objective, but that led me to have a very good physique. So it goes very, very well with modeling because it's a very physical job. I have to say.
Are you telling me you don't eat cake?
I don't eat cake. I can eat cake just to be polite, but I will be polite and take it, but I normally don't.
Okay. All right. Well, look, what about the balance between the three things? I mean, to do your sports and to be fit and have a good physique, as you say, does that mean that you have to get up extra early? I mean, how much sleep does a model get? I mean, you're a model, you work out in the gymnasium, I take it. So how do you do it all?
So this is this is my top tip.
Okay, go on, give me a tip.
This is not, you don't prepare 3 months before or nothing. This is a lifestyle, what I've got. So that's what I am good at. It's not that I've prepared to do nothing. So for example, the sports, I always have 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day to do whatever, if it's in the house as well. And modeling as well. Modeling, I've got my house with mirrors, I pose, I've got kids as well. And I pose with them, we all enjoy that. So it's a lifestyle and it's not easy, I'm not gonna lie. I am a disaster. I am actually a disaster, but I'm trying hard.
Yeah.
I just
You've got to be very disciplined, right, to do what you do.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm gonna be a scientist, so I better
How many years have you got left to become a scientist?
3 more years.
3 more years. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And is there a particular part of science that interests you?
Sports science and nutrition.
Okay, right.
And fashion on the side, it's half and half all the time.
Yeah. Tell me about your grandmother, because you said she was a fashion designer. I'm curious, what type of designs did she do? What kind of work did she do?
Okay, so she's 96-year-old. Wow. So her story is like nearly at the beginning of the millennium.
Leyre, you need to get her on the show.
She's very good in social media and stuff, so she can even join. Right. But she does not speak English.
Right. Okay. I speak a little Spanish and not very well.
So her story is very beautiful because how she started is she used to work for women, for brides, no? So every woman was coming to my grandma telling her dreams, like my favorite color is this one, the spring is my favorite season, and then she said how she wanted the dress. And my grandma spent a couple of months or whatever, and she designs personalized wedding dress.
Wow.
And it's so beautiful. She's got a funny story as well. She designed one wedding dress that took her like 6 months or something. Very beautiful in green. And like 3 months later, the woman separates.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. And my grandma was like, oh.
That's not good.
No, and she was asking, she says, she wanted to remarry as fast as like that. And she needed a new dress. So please do a new dress.
Oh, my God.
Using the old one. Yeah.
My God. Okay, well, look. You also you said that you have ADHD. How does that work? I mean, obviously, does that you doesn't slow you down? Because I've seen your social media pages. It only seems to speed you up. So how? I mean, is it a strength? Is it a weakness? Is it both?
Yes. Let's say it's a strength. I am at the moment. That's what I am trying to study as well in the university. I'm trying to refrain my traits as a strength because all my life has been very difficult.
Right.
I just got my diagnosis not long ago, like a couple of years ago. Right. And it has been I've been reborn, to say something.
Yeah.
Because I look back and many things that did not have explanation, they have it right now. Yeah. So before my diagnosis was quite difficult. I was masking all the time and I will say I was not as successful as the last couple of years. Since I have my diagnosis, my confidence is even more. And And yeah,
Because you do strike me as someone who's very confident. You don't strike me as, even if you look at your social media pages, I mean, you're very strong as a person.
thank you.
It's,
That's yeah.
yeah,
It comes
definitely.
from within, actually. That's why I'm good in the wrong way, because my confidence does not really come from.
Was
Intelligence.
that your main challenge? I mean, in your modelling career, I mean, you said a couple of years ago, but how long have you been a model for? How long have you said it goes back quite a bit. So when you
Yeah.
say things didn't make sense, was that the ADHD? Was that sort of?
Yeah, it was it was ADHD, and also that I did not try it hard. And then here in London, there's so much opportunities, and
Right.
it's fashion city like Paris, New York.
Yeah.
So I came here,
Yeah.
and I did a couple of shoots to have a little portfolio, not to apply, and I
Right.
have a
Yeah.
couple of pictures. And then I have to say a big thank you to Pierre Gadudi because I
He's
saw.
a great guy. Yeah, he's a great
Yeah,
guy.
he is. He trusts me. Like, he asked for models,
Yeah.
experience, this
Yeah.
height, blah blah blah, and I no experience, no nothing. But I am so impulsive. Thanks
Yeah.
to the ADSD, I went for it, and I went for the wrong way with no experience or nothing, wearing
Wow.
the highest heels I've ever worn.
You,
Honest.
well, I got to say, those mirrors that you say you have in your house must have paid off. It worked.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean,
enjoyed so much.
Pierre Gaudi is, I forgive my pronunciation, but Pierre Gaudi, his designs are quite loud, wide-spoken.
Yeah.
They're very, I know that you appeared in one of the Catwalk Diaries magazines. You had this wonderful dinosaur that you had to wear on your head.
Yeah.
So do you find it difficult with the outfits? Do you find it challenging, or do you think they're quite fun?
I love the outfits. I love every time
Right.
he calls me for the fittings for the show.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see what he's prepared for me.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's not challenging at all, because I love.
They look so good. They really
Yeah,
do.
the only challenging thing I would say is the heels, of course.
You and your heels, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk about the future. I want to wind the clock forward a little bit, and let's say that you're a sports nutritionist. Will you have to give up the modelling because of the hours you work, or will you try and blend it? Will you always be passionate about modelling, or you're just it's a means to an end?
No, it's always been a passion in my family, apart from my grandma designer. My other granddad was videographer, and he was recording me all the time. So I feel very comfortable in front of camera. I've never tried before because as I said, I was studying, but now I in a different season, and I am trying it. And also my boyfriend is a successful Ukrainian model. So he's now, he's now helping me and giving me some good tips as well.
Right.
Because as a neurodivergent person, I honestly I get lost in this fashion world.
You've got some inside help, basically.
Yeah.
Talk to me about this wonderful photo that we're using for the Spotify, Apple, and Amazon cover. For the podcast. It's a beautiful picture of you.
Thank you.
It's a sunset. You're wearing this beautiful red dress. Tell me about it. Where was it taken?
This was taken in Greenwich.
Okay.
And the photographer and I met in Greenwich to do some beautiful pictures, but the outcome was even more beautiful.
Yeah.
Because there is one video in YouTube. You can find it easy, I think. And yeah, it's so beautiful. He was doing the video, and suddenly a lot of seagulls and birds and the boat. It was like in a romantic movie.
Yeah. Well,
I loved that shoot so much, and I have to say a big thank you to Arjun, the photographer, because those pictures. Yeah,
I'll put his I'll make sure his details are in the podcast description box. So yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, look, you have now done modelling for a while, and if there was another Leyre starting out her modelling career, what kind of advice would you give, a younger version, if you like, of you? What advice would you give you starting out as a model?
So I will advise them to be confident, because that's my confidence does not come from my looks. It comes from my knowledge. So to start with, you need to start with a good base of confidence that you acquire studying, I would say, and then just be brave, and go for it. That's the advice I give to everyone. You don't have to be beautiful. You just have to want it.
Right.
And confidence is more visible than a beauty face. I can tell.
And when you started, you said you had to get the portfolio together, and you wanted to. Would that be a good place? I mean, where would someone start? Like you, with a portfolio and some pictures, or?
This is a very difficult word to start with because you have to start collaborating. No one get paid. Sometimes you even if you want a very good shoot with a good photographer, you have to invest a little bit of money.
Right.
So, or you are very lucky that you join an agency, but it's a very difficult work, and you have to keep trying, never give up.
Is it possible to join an agency? I mean, are there agencies out there that would?
But it's possible. It's easy. The only problem is, and maybe someone will cut my head.
Yeah, no, don't say
it. But I'm gonna say it. It's the idea. It's the impulse.
Make it a nice version. Make it a nice version.
Yeah, sure. The only problem is that it's an industry where that. It moves a lot of money, no? Fashion moves a lot of money, internationally in England. But, and the models are like, without the model, you don't have the product, you don't have photographers, you don't have makeup or hair. So what about paying the models accordingly? Because I have to say that this is a very sacrificed world where for example, I do sports every day. I look good. I invest money. I invest time, and and all these things that you invest, you need to get it back somehow to keep your confidence high. And it's maybe because I don't know how to address it, but here I say it, and then there you go.
Well, what about social media? I mean, you're very active on social media. Does that help? I mean, do people? I notice when you post comments, a lot of people, interact with you. Does that help you?
Yeah, it helps a lot. But as I said before, I am a bit strange as a neurodivergent person. I am now, opening my mind, and I'm gonna be answering people. I'm gonna be much more sociable and friendly, and following my boyfriend's advice that is good model, and he knows. But this will better.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's well said. Good advice. Because obviously it's difficult sometimes for newbies, for new models, to know which way to turn. Do they just turn to social media and post pictures, or do they get an agent, or do they get a photographer? Do they do? It's hard for them, I suppose.
It's so hard, and it's also it's a difficult. I will advise as well, going back to the previous question, to don't be ashamed to say no. Sometimes saying no on time will bring you to the nicest places, place than if you accept whatever condition. So we all have our principles, and don't let anyone manipulate you. Fashion is a very beautiful industry with spot for everyone. So you just have to, be strong, not say no when you have to say it, and help people with each other. I love helping people as well.
Yeah. Well, that's strong advice, because I think there are a lot of people listening to this thinking, how do I start? Right. Let's talk a little bit about the longevity. Are you a model as long as you conform to a certain way, a certain look? Or in London, can you be any size, any shape, any personality, anything goes?
Yeah. That's my very own experience. That's exactly what happens to me in person. When I was in Spain, I tried just once, and they told me with 174 I cannot be professional.
Right.
I could have been, but I wanted to be high fashion. Like that's where my grandma was working, like the runway where I worked when I was 2 years. Oh, sorry, I thought the connection cut.
No, don't worry. I was going to ask you about your family. I mean, do they talk to you about modeling? Do they encourage you? Did they think it's a great field for you, a natural fit? Or did you get some opposition? Did people say, come on, don't do this. You need to concentrate on your studies. How did it go?
No, I come from an artist family, and also,
right.
we all love art, and my dad loves photography as well. So I used him many times as a photographer, and he enjoyed practicing with me. I enjoyed practicing with him. It's been a constant practice.
That's really nice. Yeah. That's good that you've got a supporting family. Very, very good.
It's so good. It's so good. I cannot think how it will be otherwise, of course.
So how does it, I mean, you're obviously very creative when you model. I've seen you with a dinosaur on the head and walking in a straight line with very high heels. But I've seen you walk and, you bring a certain personality to the clothes. Is that important as a model to bring your personality out? Or is it just about posing, like in front of a mirror?
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
She's an emerging talent in the modelling world who makes no secrets of also balancing her time with music and digital media, working with iconic brands such as Yves Saint Laurent, Revolution Makeup and Shane, to name a few. Maria Valentina shares her professional and personal journey with us. Maria's magazine editorial is available on our website in glossy print and in a Catwalk Diaries digital magazine. Visit networkingmagazine.co.uk or check out our bio for details.
Both things are important. You know what? I'm going to explain you why.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is the designer for if you want to do high fashion, you cannot improvise too much. If the designer asks you, they normally send you the mood board and they tell you if you have to be serious, smiling, or whatever.
Yeah.
So I've been in shows where the designer has said to be serious. One person decided to smile and he was fired.
My God.
Yeah, it was fired from the rehearsals. So so I will say always ask the designer. But if you are doing a casting, definitely show your personality. That's what they want to. That's what they want to.
But you've got quite a few personalities. Well, if I can put it that way, because I've noticed you can be. I mean, the look that you have is not distinctive. You can look at, you look different ways, if you like. Very serious, very fun, very glamorous, very, you can have many. Does that help you in modeling that you can kind of fit the scenario?
Yes, helps a lot. I think that's as well thanks to my ADHD. As you say, I start seeing it as a strength because I get lost in my mind, and it's never been good. But when I'm modeling, when I'm shooting, it's actually a good thing that you start improvising, I'm not lying. I am honestly in my mind. I am in the village. I am in a hammock, or I am eating a fruit. So it's not forced. I'm just doing what my mind is.
So tell me about, would you like to do more high fashion work, or are you flexible? Yes. What are you looking for in the future? I mean, what does 2026 look like for you?
I would love to keep doing high fashion and been doing more high fashion, like for recognized designers and stuff. At the moment, I have been working in very good shows, like London Fashion Day is a very beautiful show. They do hire very professional models like me, of course.
But, of course.
And also the makeup artist and all the team very professional. And that's what I'm doing at the moment. But unfortunately, it's still not an on schedule fashion show. I would love to be doing, and I would like the most to be professional model in Madrid.
Wow.
That will be, I would love to walk in Cibeles, or where they set up the year. And
wow.
yeah,
Well, you never know, do you? You really don't. I mean, it's quite a it's quite a unique industry that you're in. It changes so quickly, so you never know. Okay, and you talked about makeup. That's an interesting one. Who did your makeup in the cover for the podcast in the red dress?
Oh, I did myself.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
So is that a skill that you have to do? Because I have spoken to a few models and they said, oh no, I do my own makeup. But then I know some very talented makeup artists who also do the makeup. So what would you say? Is it a skill that you have to learn?
Yes, no one talks about that, but every woman is an artist, because it's a must actually.
Right.
To do a simple line for the cat eye, it is the most difficult thing, and I have to say that
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Oh God, yeah, and there's some skills that I still have not, like doing that in the train. But
right. Okay.
I see many girls doing it, and I completely admire that.
Yeah.
I did the makeup myself because I am good at painting. I am very good at painting, so that applies to painting my face as well.
Okay, tell me about with the personal training and the nutrition and is your end goal to be a personal trainer? Is that your profession that you want to be in?
Yes.
Okay.
I would love to be like everything. I am in CPR, it's called, I think, constant formation, and I am. My intention is, I don't want to be a sole personal trainer or nutritionist. I want to be all. So I would like to be working with athletes and professional people who take sports seriously.
Right.
Because I am a very strict person. So I would like to be working with people who listen my advice, because I've got very good advice. My background, everything that I've learned in Spain is very valuable. Mediterranean diet together with my university here is. So I want to do a full I would like to go as well for holiday with people. To check what they're eating, to check what they're doing.
Tell me about
in the morning.
Tell me, I know you've got to be very disciplined. I know that, and I know that you take fitness very seriously. What about Madrid? Have you been back since? I mean, do you go back every year, or do you haven't been back for a while?
Yeah. I make sure I go at least twice a year, because my treasure is there. Is my grandma and my parents. It's my grandma.
Whole family.
My whole family. And I went last time summer.
Summer, okay, right. And what about because your grandmother's a designer? Do you have any ambition to one day be at the other side of fashion and maybe do some design?
No, I don't know why, because I love. But I've got a daughter, 7-year-old daughter, and this is curious. She is very good at modeling. Everybody ask her, why don't you? They ask me, why don't you put her modeling? But she said, I want to be fashion designer. Wow. So there you go.
Okay,
this is my grandma's heritage. It's gonna be my
maybe you never know. You never know.
Yeah. I am good at modeling. I am not good photographer either.
So what sort of, I mean, challenge wise? I mean, you've been doing modeling for a while. What was your biggest type of challenge that you've had in modeling? Was it just the height restrictions, say in Madrid, or was it that you have to travel a lot to do modeling, or what were some of the challenges involved?
The only challenge was my mindset.
Right.
That was my mindset, because I've never seen it as a job or as a profession or nothing. I was, focused on the studies, but I was not looking at myself as a good model.
Right.
I was thinking my confidence comes from the books, but then I listened someone's advice here in London, and So
was it too much? I mean, did you listen to too much advice? Was it confusing? Do this, do that, do this.
People used to tell me and giving me advice, join this agency, and the more they say, the less I wanted to do. It's stubborn.
So what's your next modelling show that you'll be doing?
because I am waiting to hear from London Fashion Day because I just sent my application, but I think
right, okay,
and it's 20. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not too sure.
Sure.
So I'm not gonna say
That's this year, is it? Is it 2025?
Yes, this year. And of course, well, stay connect to my Instagram because I am waiting as well to hear from Fashion Forward Awards, and it's a very beautiful big show as well. Wonderful. And it's the first time I'm gonna be working with them, so I'm excited as well. I've got a couple of shows before the year finish.
You have to come back on the show and tell us all about it when it's over.
Oh, yes, please. I have talked nothing.
Well, listen, Leyre, it's been a pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been really good to have you on.
Sanj. It's been a pleasure.
I will place Leyre's Instagram details in the podcast description box. So please remember to like and subscribe to our channel. Till next time. Bye for now.
Bye.
Cypher Issue 2 is out now. In this edition, we feature singer-songwriter Kelsey Watts, who performed on The Voice. She's just released her new single, Fit In. We also interview Helen King, a talented indie singer-songwriter who's gaining international attention. Actor and producer Jonathan Stoddard shares his personal and professional journey with us, and we also talk to martial artist James Sang Lee, who's worked as an actor, stuntman, and fight choreographer in movies like Lethal Weapon 4 and Plane, starring Gerard Butler. You can buy Cypher in print or read it online at our website, networkingmagazine.co.uk. Check the bio for details.